everybody, Martyn at Flicking Feathers again today, and I'm tying this really effective, pretty simple cased caddis, right? It's sort of reminiscent of Ollie Edwards' Peeping caddis, but a bit easier. So it's going in the giveaway box, right? If that's the first one in, there'll be another two. And as always, if you want to be entered into the giveaways, in the description along with the materials list there'll be a link to the Patreon page where you can support the channel, and that gets you entered into the giveaways. Alternatively, you can like the video, share the video, watch it all the way to the end, and do remember to subscribe and hit the bell button. So I've got my hook and my vise. This is the Fuller Mill, and I'm going with the Stealth Nymph. Right, it's non-reflective black. This is a size 10. Oops. You can tie these, and you can tie these bigger, right? I mean, it's quite a big fly, but I mean, case caddis do get big, and I also would say you can think of this in some respects as you can be using it as a semi-sacrificial fly. I was talking to Chris, one of the supporters, a couple of weeks ago, and he was talking about like getting really small bugs down to depth, even with, when you kind of limit it with beads and there's heavy flow. And one solution is a bigger, heavily weighted fly, somewhere in the cast, on the point maybe. So I'm wrapping this with O2O lead wire, and I'm going to stop a good 2 eye lengths back, maybe 3, just to leave myself a wee bit of space to tie in the grub section, right? And I'm going to give it 2 layers, so I'm not going to mess about my thread. I'm just going to get some super glue on that. Rub it around, it'll go in the grooves and it'll help stop that from opening up. You can wipe away any excess. Then I'm going to come in again, slightly forward of the end of the rear one. Just get that there. Oops, try again. And then forward and touching wraps. And again, I'm going to stop this just shy, maybe a wrap and a half, 2 wraps shorter at the front, because it will help me. It will help me when I tie off the grub section. Just pinch that away. So I'm going to get my thread. Now this is veevus 10/0. It's nice and fine. You can go even thinner if you like. Spider web or something, or nano silk nowadays you could use, I suppose. I'm just going to lash that on, get a decent foundation. And then I can just super glue it again. The super glue is just going to help everything to sort of bind in the initial tying stages, but it's really the thread that's holding everything. So we'll just run that through, down onto the back of the hook a wee bit. Again, just if you're quick, it'll not stick your fingers, just touch it and rub away the excess. So I've got, for the grub, right, I'm going to tie a wee bit of, I've got some white yarn. This is just knitting wool, mohair or something. Catch that on over the eye, trim it away the waist. Right, and you'll see now that the staggered section is going to help me. So I'm going to come back to the lead, then when I get to the end of the second layer, I can trim that off, tie that off, sorry, trim it away. You don't need to be super fussy, right, because you've got to cover everything. Now there's two options you can, I mean I'm not going to do, as I say, this is sort of reminiscent of Oliver Edwards' Peeping Caddis. I'm not going to be messing about with golden pheasant legs in here. I'm just going to use a bit of hackle fibre. You can tie it in now if you like, or you can leave it to later, which is what I'm going to do. So the body, I'm just using Ultra Nymph dub, which is just grey, and it's nice. It's not like a flat grey. It's a kind of blend of colours. There's wee bits of brown and things in there. Any dubbing, greyish brown, you know, that kind of natural colour, a tan, you know, just match. Again, this, it's always the same, match the colour of the bugs in your river, right? So I'm going to get this one. I'm going to dub it relatively heavily, because it's, you know, it's a chunky bug, and you'll need plenty because it will fairly eat at this long shank hook. I'm going to come in head cement, right, much like I did on the caseless caddis video, because I don't want this to be super spiky, right? I want the dubbing to bed into that cement and sort of bind to it, and then I can trim off if there's any too buggy looking bits. So got to get that on, come up, just build up my body, just come forward. I want a basically a kind of fairly level, kind of oblong, something like that. That's nice. And I'm just got to get a wee press to encourage the dubbing to kind of soak into that cement, and I'm just got to come round any kind of shaggy bits, just take them away. That's not bad. Now I'm just got to use, I've got just like a grizzly hen hackle here. Something, I would say you want something that's a bit buggy, a bit dark, but I mean, whatever you like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a wrap of thread onto the grub, right? So my thread's now here, right? It's in front of the case, and I'm on the grub section. I'm just going to pinch the tip out of that hackle, and I'll take a few fibres, make a wee V, right? Try to get it even on either side. Turn this upside down. Catch it in. Try that again. Catch it in on the bottom. Get it nice and straight. Then draw the legs in. And then if you just pull, put a bit of tension, that will tighten up and kind of kick them off the grub. Another turn. And then come in. Trim that away. You could leave it like that, but I'm going to come forward, but halfway down the grub, another turn, and just do the same feather. 2 or 3 wee bits. Turn, just gently ease it back, See the length, that looks no bad to me. One more turn, pull it tight, you can lift that, skip the thread to the front. Now then you just need to be careful and reach in and trim away. Right, now there's not a lot of thread holding them, but I will secure it. That's no bad. Now to put the wee black head on it, just black marker. Just do yourself a decent section. Just keep them out of the way just now. Build up, and then whip finish. If you want another one, you can put it in. Lovely. Turn that away. So there you can see you've got your wee caddisy legs. Quite realistic. Certainly realistic enough. You don't need to go any fancier than that. So now, obviously, they're no secure, right? They're not very secure just with the two bits of thread. So put it come in on the side of the grub, saturate it with head cement. I'll turn it and I'll do the other side. Right, and this cement's relatively thick. And I'll come in, do the top and the head. And that will soak in. Right, you might need to let it sit upside down for a moment. Take away any excess. And that will hold them quite securely. And the fly's very, very durable as well. Just a couple of wee long hairs will take away there that I notice. And that's it. A cased caddis. Excellent deep fishing nymph, heavyweight, gets down to the bottom. It'll pull your other flies down as well. When you get into the way of them, they're really quick to tie. So I hope that was useful. I hope you enjoyed it. If it was, I'll see you for another one. Take lens, guys. Bye.